Where were you at 2 a.m., August 23rd, 2024? This is where we were, bushwhacking through dense, untouched forest of Alaska, heading towards our cabin on a different route that we thought would allow for easier access than our previous one. Wrong. First, let me give you some backstory. 2 years and 3 months ago, 3 of my friends and I bought remote land in Alaska. And last fall we completed building a small log cabin, which has since absorbed our lives. It stands as the perfect getaway to live the woodsman lifestyle we've always dreamed of. The only trouble is getting there. Normally, we fly in. An expensive option, but certainly the most convenient. However, this year I wanted to try a different approach. Behold! Over the last month I've scoured Marketplace for the perfect machine. I needed a sturdy vessel, a fast and agile boat, capable of handling harsh Alaskan rivers. We are to become true river rats. And then I found it. The Mighty John boat. A 16-footer with a 30-horse jet. Simple, effective, and cheaper than a plane ride, if used more than 5 or 6 times. So the following is a documentary of me and Dash's odyssey to our cabin. Mind you, Dash had ACL reconstructive surgery just 4 months ago. And Alaska's like a small town, so if you're Dash's doctor, just know that none of this is actually real. See you, Dad.
Yep. See ya. Love you, bud.
Yeah, love you.
See you, Dash. Be safe, guys. Have fun. Text me.
The drive up was uneventful, minus a small gas leak in the old metal cans I had bought for the trip. Shout out to JB Weld. About to enter stage left is a man who I've been in contact with recently, and was kind enough to help us out. Meet Miles Martin. He moved to Alaska at 19 after serving in the Navy during Vietnam. He's an author, artist, fossil hunter, and a true frontiersman. He's done everything in Alaska a man might encounter. Falling through the ice, facing 60 below zero, owning sled dogs, cutting over 200 miles of trap line by hand, building over a dozen cabins, killing bears and moose point blank, and he lived on a houseboat for 25 years on this river that we're about to embark on. I could go on and on about the stories he has, but I'll post a link to his books and website down below.
Go back a little bit more? What do you think?
Yeah, but I
think you can.
Past these rocks.
Yeah. Given the low water levels and the deep ruts left by other trucks getting stuck, we decided to push the boat off the trailer ourselves. Yes, it's a bit unconventional, but wait until you see how we get it back on the trailer at the end. We loaded the boat with 300 pounds of fuel, 100 pounds of gear, and 2 of Alaska's most eligible bachelors.
All right, sorry that was rushed.
at least try and get to the halfway point. And then we'll see how the gas is. And if we still got like 2 gallons in here, we'll keep going. Like weight-wise.
That's heavy. Keep going using gas and everything?
Yeah. Because then that's under our...
Make it
that's under our
10
thing.
gallons, I don't know.
Because then we'll have 30 to come back with. 30 gallons. So we just had to fill up 6 gallons. We went 17 miles. And we're trying to decide, trying to calculate and risk if we want to go the full way. Because turning back, we're going to be against the current. And it looks like against the wind too. See that?
Yeah.
But we'll have a lot less weight. Decisions.
Dude, grab some cranberries.
Yeah, I'll get some cranberries. Gotta recharge. We won't float the whole way.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking just float to halfway maybe. Because we've already floated quite a bit. And we haven't really been paddling, except for you.
Except for me.
Yeah, putting that work in. This is for when I have to carry all the food up.
Yeah.
You get to paddle.
Trying to make up for it.
Yeah, you can use your arms.
I can actually.
Yeah.
Quite healthy.
Correct. So what we've decided is we looked on, I have one little bar of service, and I looked on Google Maps to see where we are. We're farther than we thought. We're gonna go, and then I went to my track, which I placed a point at the halfway mark last night, and we're pretty close to it, and that was only with 6 gallons of fuel. And our turnaround was if we've used more than 10 gallons of fuel at the halfway, we're gonna turn around. So I think we're gonna push to halfway, drop off fuel in a safe spot and just hide it. And that will also lose weight. And then we should be able to make it to the cabin. I think. It'll take longer, but we need a bigger engine and a bigger boat. We're gonna need a bigger boat. Nice. But right now it's not so bad. We're just floating. The weather turned. It's not raining on us. Rain would make this decision miserable. Got it? Land ho. I said land ho. Well, that was 4.5 hours. So, yeah. After over 16 hours of traveling and with just 30 minutes of daylight left, we now have to decide whether to set up our tent and camp on the river or start hiking towards the cabin. 2 miles of hills without a trail amongst the unknown beasts of the forest. It's only 2 miles though, how long could that take? Leaving our tent and extra boat gear behind, we decide to take to the hills.
What is that, eucalyptus?
Yeah.
I know. Oh. It's a bug spray thing. That's spicy.
Yeah.
Just like the most stupid packing. Look at me. I'm carrying a lunchbox. What am I doing? Let's get out of here. Come on. Rush. Yeah, clearly.
Has ever been. This has got to be almost 80 pounds. It has to be. Keep us in a straight line, as straight as we can. 2 hills.
All right.
2 miles.
Start us out.
Boat. I hope to see you here when we get back.
Yep.
We'll trust and we'll say, can you take me higher?
To the cabin.
To the cabin at a reasonable time. This rock is harder than I anticipated.
Everything about this has been harder than anticipated.
Always is. Alaska, baby.
Our plan was to be at the drop-off point at 3:30. 3:30. We got there at 9:30.
Oh, yeah.
We were at the boat launch at 3:30.
Yeah. Things take time. Kind of stuck here.
Call the fire department. I'm stuck. My lunchbox, I can't even turn sideways.
There you go. Come on, Dash.
Yeah, pretty quickly.
All right.
You won't be too upset if I just leave the shotgun, will you?
We're gonna have to take that back.
Oh, I meant like right here.
Oh.
I'm tired of carrying this thing.
Yeah.
The shotgun? Yeah, I dropped it, dude.
I'm trapped on this stuff. I'm wasted on cross country. Little update for the folks at home. Shine your light on me, or I'll use my light. Oh, that might work, might not. I don't know. It's 12:15, middle of the Alaskan bush, and we've made a mistake.
Nah. The only mistake was I forgot my headlamp. Other than that, we're having fun.
Yeah.
We discovered that the topo map of this area wasn't very accurate because there were these huge hills that would stand right in our path, straight up about 50 feet and then right back down on the other side. So the supposed 2 hills turned into about 10 of these steep ladder climbs where we were basically having to crawl up the hill. We are 0.3 miles away. What time is it, Dash? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, thanks. 2:04.
2:04. We started at 9:30.
Yeah.
I think that's it. To the right. Aha! Oh. Dude. You have arrived. Thank you, Garmin. We're gonna be doing maintenance tomorrow. Alright, did anything get in?
Not through this hole here.
Perfect. Oh, I've never been so happy to see this.
Where do we leave the hammer?
Should be on the ledge. Oh, it's on the ground. Something messed with it, or it fell off.
After you.
Home sweet home.
Oh, it leaked.
Oh
Real
no.
bad.
Oh,
What is it?
the roof. I I knew, yeah, dude, we gotta have some. Oh no. I wonder if.
Something fell through here.
Yeah, I think.
Something like clawed its way in, I bet.
You think? No, I think.
Yeah.
Because last time there was a little bit of break in, and I think it's just weight of the load.
What?
The snow load. Because look, it's all over.
I can't believe I missed it. It was right in front of me the whole time. I mean, look at that. Look at those claw marks. I was a fool.
Wow. We need some plywood.
Well, if you didn't touch it like that, it wouldn't fall. Alright, I'll take them all.
We're exhausted. We got up. Dash was up at 4. So was I. He had a test to take, his school final. I just couldn't sleep. And now it is 2:30 and we just now made it. See y'all in the morning. Good morning. We just woke up. Gonna have a Pop-Tart, eat some of our food from yesterday, and then assess the damage. Benefit to the holes in the roof is the natural lighting.
So I'm walking to the outhouse this morning, trying to check out how much damage we have. Walking down the trail to the outhouse, there's a bunch of bushes and trees down in the trail. There's just trees down everywhere. I don't know if that's pretty typical for a winter or if the wind was really bad or what, but here's the outhouse. And it looks like it's somewhat in one piece. Our plastic actually came off and fell all the way down. That's crazy. The moss is still up there, but somehow the plastic just slid right off the roof. And it's just laying here. It looks like somebody just...
Oh, these boys are hopeless. It slid right off the roof. First time he sees holes in the roof, he thinks something clawed its way in. Now plastic is pulled out, directly below the sticks and moss. And you think gravity did this? Well, this bear's a true professional.
Look at our poor stovepipe. This one really hits home. That was probably my proudest moment up here. And it's just fallen over like that. Did it snap back in? Gap here. No, it's not snapping in. This thing's, the T-joint's bent too much for it to...
You don't think we can fix it?
I mean, we have to take this piece off. Yeah. And maybe like hammer this thing straight again. Okay. Hey-o. That works. Hey, brand new stovepipe.
Hey, we're just gonna let it flow from here.
Well, maybe.
Even though it's summer, the temperatures still drop into the low 40s at night this time of year. Our extra layers keep us warm, but it would be nice to get the stove fixed so we could be more comfortable in the cabin. On the bright side, tackling problems without the right equipment can be quite a fun challenge. It puts your critical thinking to the test, even if the solution is just brute force with a hammer.
You can't even see the wire on this camera.
Yeah. We learned the hard way. Now we have a stick here and a stick there with wires pulling against each other. And we have created modern art. Laugh. We're gonna go head out and get some water, because even if we set up the tarp and everything, we're still gonna need water later. And in case there's any ptarmigan or spruce grouse, we will have dinner. We get a lot of comments discussing how we must be stinky because we're not showering up here for the duration, but we don't really need to. We get showers every day.
Nature shower.
Nature shower. And we smell like smoke, so stay stinky, my friends. As you're all aware, it's Friday, so
You don't mind.
no, I don't mind. It's been Friday, and to celebrate, I know it's really dark in here. I brought some of these up. They're probably not going to help too much, but string lights could help. Could look cool. Okay, let's test it out.
Well, looks pretty cool. Nice. And it does make it a lot brighter in here.
Yeah. Like a Pinterest.
You're gonna need to.
I upped my teenage girl aesthetic.
The next morning, it was time for some yard maintenance. 2 birch trees fell into the yard this spring, and they would provide a good amount of firewood. I'm sad that the archway was one of the fallen trees, though. It was fun to drive the snow machine through. You ever seen the technique where you just stack them all around you and then you just do? You ever done it?
No.
Oh, dude, it's so much fun.
Really?
Yeah, let me show you.
Like stack them in a circle around
Yep,
your
and then you just. Ah, too close.
Yeah.
A lot quicker though, huh?
Like 3 of them are unsplit. It's quicker, yeah.
Yeah.
I like not having to bend down as far though.
Woo! Captain America.
Splitting phone books over here.
Well, with the lawn cleaned up and a little more firewood stored away, we left for the lumberyard. Our new project would need more logs to fill all those gaps in the roof. And with such a short trip this time, we can only try and get a head start on preparing for the next trip before the snow starts falling in another month.
Successful trip to the lumberyard. So it's about to be dinner time, and I want to show y'all how we collect fire starter for cooking outside, because the weather's nice and we want to cook outside. Here's a good example. We'll take from a birch tree like this, paper birch, and this stuff is really good because it burns even when it's wet. The oils in it are very flammable, so it doesn't hurt the tree unless you start cutting into it and taking the thicker chunks of the bark. But just peeling off this stuff that the tree's already getting rid of is totally fine. Do you think if you were a caveman, you would have been able to figure out fire?
Like be the first one to figure it out? No, I'm kind of dumb. I don't think
Dude,
I'd.
I think
I don't
out of
think I'd
all of
get
us,
there.
you might be able to figure it out.
I don't know. I think it'd be Sean bashing rocks together trying to make music.
I think I would have been able to figure out the wheel.
I don't know. I think you're giving yourself a little too much credit here. If you had never seen anything like a wheel before, you think you'd just figure it out of the blue?
Logs roll. Kick a log, that rolls.
Yeah, but you've seen things like operate
an
that way. Like
axle.
you've seen those in use, you know?
Yeah,
I feel like if you had never seen it in use before, it'd be so hard to comprehend that. Like,
you're right.
how many absolutely completely original ideas have you ever had?
Oh, probably like a couple.
Same. Like, we never think of anything new. We just, like,
It's all been thought of.
redo everything that other people have already thought of and change it into whatever fits our current needs.
Well, that's depressing.
Yeah.
Stab my foot.
That'd be alright. As long as that stick doesn't catch fire.
Dear Bear, you almost had us. If you break in again and find this letter, know that the cabin could use a new rug, and you're looking mighty generous. I'll be installing a trail camera at some point as well, so if you could show yourself for that, I would really appreciate it. Stay fluffy. Detective Jack, Lumber.
Day 3? No. Day 4. Wow.
I think I would have been able to figure out the wheel.
Yep, probably not. Well, today is our last day, so it's back to the lumberyard. This is all the progress we made yesterday. There are 15 trees here, which yields about 40 posts. We'll need 100 posts if we want to finish the roof project. It's a lot of work, but the added logs should add a decent level of insulation. Thinning out parts of this forest will also help the other trees grow bigger.
This trip is just a lot of walking.
Yeah, they know it's dry out now.
For tonight's dinner, summer sausage, beans, rice, heavy onion and herb spice, a little bit of salt and pepper.
A little bit of burnt flavor.
Yeah. Okay, speed. Remember? Speed. I am speed.
Yeah. Okay.
Good sugar.
All right,
Good
Lightning
sugar.
Queen.
4 more cards? Or
No, I don't think we need to do any.
Once you get behind, you're so far behind.
Yeah.
Close second.
The rightful winner wins.
I feel like this trip has been kind of lame. We didn't. Well, we knew, but we didn't realize, like, the ruck in would be so miserable that first day. The second day after that was just recovery from that. Probably even the third day, and then we have to clean up, fix the roof. We got like one good day of work, so that's cool. Fix the stove. That's pretty much it, and then we've just been prepping for the return journey, which, if my 16-year-old self could see me now, who is stressed out about just taking the car downtown, like, we have a 5-hour hike, a 7-hour boat ride, and a 5-hour drive, so quite the journey, and that's if everything goes to plan.
We're getting close to the boat. We're at the river. Question on my mind is whether, one, is the boat still there? And two, did anyone steal the gas? It's been known that people steal gas around here, so we tried to hide it a little bit, but hopefully hopefully humanity is not that far gone to steal our gas in the middle of nowhere. Stuff's still there. Tarp does not look to be messed with. Woo! Hallelujah. Yep. Life is good. Well, we got here earlier than we thought. It's only 1:30, so it took like 2.5 hours, 3 hours almost. It's a beautiful day. We don't know how tomorrow's gonna be, so we're gonna head back. It should take us 6 to 7 hours on the river. And we were planning on camping here tonight, but we might camp on the river, we don't know. But the weather's nice, so we're gonna head out.
got back, we discovered that the water level was even lower than when we left. And as we pulled up, one truck had just pulled out another truck, so we decided to reverse the same way we put the boat in. Anyways, where's the line between narcissism and content creation? Because I'm not really sure. But I certainly wouldn't make a cheesy hype edit out of this moment that maybe inspires you to plan something cool with your friends or even hit the gym. No.
Alright. Go ahead.
Wait a second. Don't go anywhere. Back with a popular demand. We're now selling merch. Again. Sean, do a spin. I will also spin. This one's not for sale anymore. I told you, limited time. But yeah, it helps the channel out a lot. And thank you guys for making it this far in the video. So, bye-bye.
You should say hey to Larry. Larry! How's it going? Good. We're just filming something for the YouTube. Awkwardly. That's why we're all standing there. Promise, nothing nefarious.